It's exercise time. We're going to start by looking at how do we modify for sensitive wrists and knees. So some of our older clients might have a little bit of discomfort in their wrists. Discomfort is actually not a bad thing. It means that they're not getting used enough. But we don't want full-out pain, and we want to accommodate. So as people are building their strength in their hands, into weight bearing, we can support them. Now I have these funky little tools that I just came up with one day. Some of my spiky balls split, and so I decided just to pop another spiky ball inside, and I found that it's actually an amazing tool for wrists, so that we can support the hand, support the wrist, but we can get away from that full flexion and full weight bearing, and people can actually adjust according to where they are comfortable. So I'm just going to show that to you with Mariella, who's my lovely trusty helper here. So we'll just place those, and then she can place her hands on top. And then she has the option of moving the hand further forward onto the ball and putting more weight forward through the hand if she wants to, and taking some of the pressure off the wrist. And then we can even just have the weight further back initially, and she can even do some little circles with her wrists and just start warming up the wrist area. And then we have got a nice position for the hand to be placed in. Now, if you don't have my funky little tools, we can always maybe just use some towels. So if you don't use spiky balls, you could always use some towels to elevate the wrist. And you can use whatever thickness works for your clients. So I take the hand further forward. That's it, so that we can open up, and also just bringing the shoulder slightly behind the wrist, not directly over the top of it, will help as well. And then we can do our exercises in this position. Now, if none of that works, if they've got carpal tunnel or something that really stops them from using that, we can always use the reformer box and just go onto the forearm, and we can still be using that position, but without the pressure on the wrist. Now, if we have sensitive knees as well as sensitive wrists, then we can use the same sort of folded towel technique underneath the knees. So we want to float the kneecap so that when we go onto the towel, then there's actually no pressure on the kneecap. You're being supported directly underneath your tibial bone, so the knee is completely free. And then we might even need to have something underneath the wrists as well, depending on whether it's knee and wrist at the same time.